What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Getting here because boy do we have quite a bit to get on into. So I've made a few videos now about JOJO Siwa and the release of Karma and how she's like her #1 fan. JOJO Siwa is like the J-Lo, like self-obsessed with themselves and truly think that they're, anyways, love that for them, right? We've spoken about that, so go ahead and check out those videos if you guys want to. Initially I wasn't going to make a video because it would be the third video about JOJO, which kind of seems, it does sound kind of obsessive, doesn't it? But you guys love it. I was in my head about it. I was like, you know what, guys, what do you think about me talking about the allegations against JOJO Siwa? I think it could make for a great conversation, a good video. I think that she's generally trying to distract the world with this not so good release, and it's not because it's JOJO Siwa. Like, no, the thing is, it's JOJO Siwa. Like, I clocked it, it's JOJO Siwa, because the original artist actually came out on TikTok and she was like, hey guys, this song was initially made for Miley Cyrus back in, like, I think the Can't Be Tamed era, like 09, I think. But then Miley Cyrus didn't want it, so it's kind of just like been in her, you know, portfolio for a bit, and then JOJO Siwa kind of like snatched it up, didn't change any of the lyrics, and yeah, the song isn't bad. It's bad because it's JOJO Siwa. It's bad because of the marketing. It's bad because of the looks. Anyways, I think that she's just genuinely trying to distract the world from these allegations. These are some crazy allegations of mistreatment, allegations made towards JOJO and her mum, who is her momager. And to be quite frank with you, I do kind of believe a few of the things, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the video and share with you guys exactly why I feel that way. She is somebody who was on Dance Mum. She is somebody who saw a lot of mistreatment going on. I think that out of a lot of the girls from the show, she is one who doesn't really mention Abby. She's someone who just tries to like be all like professional talking and try to like pretend nothing happened. It's like, babes, if a lot of people are coming forward to say this happened, Abby's not a nice person, the fact that you're saying very shtim about it, I mean, I get it, each to their own. Some people just don't want to speak on certain things. But with JOJO Siwa, she's literally defended a lot of problematic people. For instance, James Charles. For instance, Colleen Ballinger. These are people who are predators. These are people who shouldn't be around kids. These are people who, in my opinion, if this was the real world, would be hit with some serious consequences, you know. But JOJO Siwa seems to defend people, and if you like that type of person and character, then so be it. But JOJO Siwa is somebody who's going to have to learn the hard way. But at what age is this going to happen? I really don't know. Karma has been something we're all talking about, we're all reporting on, and it's been very comical for the most part. But I think that we need to get back to what I think the main issue here, which is the allegations. JOJO should do better. She's 20. She's not a baby anymore. She is grown enough to have her own show. She's grown enough to make her own decisions now, you know. And her momager is just trying to chop her money. If you have no clue what that means, bitch, her mum is just trying to scrape up all that money and just try and, I think she's just using her child as like a pawn, like a way to just like rake in so much money. And it's like, babes, I don't know, at what cost? I don't know. I think that you can have a show and it be done well and in a good working environment. But I truly do believe these allegations, because I think in order to have good TV, it kind of has to be somewhat of a mess. And I think the same thing happened with Dance Moms. I think that there was so much mistreatment going on behind the scenes. It was messy, it was chaotic, and I think that in an unfortunate way it made for good TV. These are people's lives you're playing with. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get onto this article, which I'll link down below for you guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It literally costs you nothing, babes, and takes less than 10 seconds, so I know I'll do it. Also follow me over my Instagram. I shouted out my Instagram in my last video, and a lot of you guys came through to show so much love. Oh my god. And a lot of you guys DM'd me as well. I told you I DM back. I do. Ask about me. Roll the clip. I know people say Instagram is dead, but not for me. I feel like I'm just having fun on Instagram right now, living my best life, posting really cute photos, cute outfit pictures, and of course tagging them so you guys can look just as cute, right? I also want to try and do a lot more giveaways this year and really give back to you guys, because you guys have been coming through and there's so many things in which I love that I want to put you guys onto. So many giveaways, multiple chances for you guys to win this year, that's for sure. And yeah, follow me on. Do you know what it is, guys? I really just feel like I'm that bitch. Like, I feel like I actually open my DMs. Like, I feel like I'm one of those people who actually reply to my supporters, because why the hell not? Do you know what I mean? I just don't like it when you guys request, well, listen, I love if you guys wanted to send me money through Cash App, but people demanding me money for stuff that they probably shouldn't be buying. What else have I had? I've had people asking me to help save their relationships or save their marriage, and I'm like, wow, I don't even know if I could even save a relationship of my own. So thank you for trusting in me more than I trust in myself. But yeah, Instagram is a fun time, can you tell? So definitely go and follow me. Yes, you right now, I double dare you. If you don't, then you're a hater, and trust me, that's not cute. Okay, we're back. Let's get on into this video. Okay, so this article headline says, ex-member of JOJO Siwa's XOMG Pop alleges mistreatment. A former member of XOMG Pop has alleged to Rolling Stone that she was mistreated during her time in JOJO Siwa's girl group. The bubbly pop act, with an initial lineup ranging from ages 8 to 14, was formed by JoJo and her momager, Jesselyn, I think that's how you pronounce it, for a reality TV competition, Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution. JoJo Siwa be getting opportunities though, like you can't fault the girl for that. She knows the higher ups, like JoJo Siwa has the connections. She is booked and busy. The Sandersons alleged that participants in the show were subjected to insults from Jesselyn, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her mom's name right, and JoJo, grueling rehearsal schedules and a cutthroat environment that pitted the young contestants against each other, among other claims. For some reason, the article that I was reading from in the video was Vulture, which I'll still link down below for you guys if you're interested, but I actually want to go ahead and talk about a few things that the Rolling Stones article had mentioned, so let's get on into it. So, JoJo, meanwhile, could also be nasty and domineering, according to sources, a sharp contrast from her upbeat on-screen persona. At one point, they alleged she screamed insults at the girls during a performance. They also alleged that she played a role in helping to build a cutthroat environment long after the cameras were gone, playing favourites and pitting members against each other. I mean, no one should be going through this, especially not kids, though. The Sandersons, as well as multiple sources close to the production, alleged that the Siwas subjected the children to grueling rehearsals, sometimes foregoing school breaks. They alleged that Jesselyn was overtly cruel to the young charges, calling them names and in one instance shaming them for having a disability. Multiple unnamed sources close to Dance Pop Revolution told Rolling Stones that producers actively tried to make kids cry on camera. Doesn't that sound like Dance Mom? The source alleged that the Siwas and the producers dangled the carrot of stardom in front of the young XOMG Pop members, only to berate them and encourage them to cry on camera. The mums and kids would come home and have a candy basket and a Nintendo Switch in their hotel room after being messed with all day. Now, this is so abusive because you know kids are going to love devices and technology and candy. I mean, these kids range between 8 to 14 years old, so they definitely knew what they were doing and they knew how to get the show, you know, being messy. I mean, seeing kids cry for some weird reason makes for good TV. Seeing drama, seeing this kid not liking that kid, it's all creating drama. And for JoJo to have experienced that at Dance Moms and, you know, doing the same thing on her own show, is just so calculated. And I'm not buying that she had no clue this was going on or that it didn't happen in the first place. I do strongly believe it. I think a lot of these people wanted an opportunity. They wouldn't be coming out now. I mean, this was even before the whole karma situation, right? They wouldn't be coming out to say that their children weren't feeling safe or comfortable, because then their kids won't be able to live out their dreams. And every kid wants to be famous. Every kid wants to be liked and, you know, celebrated. I believe this strong-heartedly. But let's continue. Which the show's production company denied and said goes against everything JoJo Siwa stands for. An attorney for the Siwas denied the Sandersons' allegations as 100% probably false, and instead criticized Angie. Voluminous and irrefutable evidence will tell you all you need to know. The disgruntled momager's own abusive behavior caused for her daughter to be asked not to return to the group, he said in a statement. The Sandersons alleged that the treatment got worse once the show ended, and XOMG Pop became a full-time group. Leia, who has spina bifida, recalls bleeding through her belly button. Sorry? Whoa, let's rewind that. Recalls bleeding through her belly button during a rehearsal. Allegedly, instead of having Leia take a break, Jesselyn, aka the momager, told her to put a maxi pad on it to protect her costume. Sorry? Where did I do this at? That's crazy. So because I have a condition in which I cannot control, I'm bleeding from my belly button, you're telling me to go and put a maxi pad to protect my costume? Babes, there's more important things happening. I can literally die. There's crazier things happening. Miss Jesselyn, I don't flipping know. I just know it begins with a J. Leia also alleges that after a surgery, she was told to come back to work before the physician recommended recovery period. Wow. Other claims in the lengthy report include that the Sandersons were not directly paid for social media content, brand deals, and merch revenue. The Sandersons alleged that they had to pay many expenses out of pocket, including transportation and food. Angie, who closed a daycare center in Texas to move to LA, claims she became so short on funds that she started scrubbing toilets for Jocelyn for £20. Oh, no. This? You have to understand, I was literally just like scrolling through it earlier. Like, I didn't see everything. Angie says that she was afraid to speak up because she didn't want to harm her daughter's position in the group or be sued for a breach of contract. She claims mothers were threatened with this more than once. But after Angie got frustrated and verbally confronted other mothers and a teacher in May 2023, Leah was fired. Angie claims that she pleaded for Leah to be kept in the group because she didn't want to ruin her daughter's opportunity. Siwa's attorney said Angie's relentless text begging for forgiveness and for her daughter to be reinstated completely discredited her and these ridiculous allegations. The mothers of the current XOMG pop members asked not to be individually identified, but sent Rolling Stone statements praising their experience with the group as positive. 4 of the original 7 members in the lineup have left the group, Jesus, over the past year and a half. That's a lot of people to leave a group of 7. Angie says she was the only member of an ex-member who did not sign an NDA. The other mothers of members who left declined to comment. That's wild. How many of you guys knew this? Hands up. Because, bitch, I knew a little bit, but I did not know the severity of it. You've got someone with a medical condition who's bleeding out their belly button and you're telling them to put a pad on. Are you dumb or stupid? This got to be one of them. Are you mad? You have to be. And it's like, I think this is I genuinely don't think JOJO Siwa is a nice person. Like, I think it's all fun and games to kiki and laugh and everything. Also, can we stop trying to form girl groups and bands? I beg, don't, it's not by force. If it's K-pop, come. But in the Western world, I just don't know if that necessarily works. Like, trying to form a girl group, girl, leave them alone. Like, I just don't understand. Also, I'm looking there because my mirror is there. Like, you have people on your own show of dance mums who've come out to say, hey, like, I was mistreated so badly by Abby and, you know, she talked down upon us, and then you're allegedly doing the same thing, you and your mother. And that's probably why she doesn't talk about Abby, because she probably is just like Abby. She's probably just like that woman. So she sees no wrong in what Abby's doing. And I think that she's expected to talk about it because she's one of the famous ones to come out from the show alongside Mackenzie and Maddie Ziegler, right? So it's like, you kind of do have the expectation to talk out, but bitch, you ain't talking out about it because you are just like this woman. You saw no wrong in what she was doing. You probably saw it as like, oh, she's just doing the right thing. Like, she's just trying to make a show. Guys, cooperate. I think JOJO Siwa, if I'm not mistaken, was quite favoured on the show alongside the Zieglers as well. But if the Zieglers, who were also like favoured on the show and like always won a lot of competitions, I believe, like, even if they can come out to say that I just don't want to talk about this woman, she wasn't nice to us, then it's saying a lot, you know? I think JOJO Siwa needs to get into her mind that the world doesn't revolve around her. And I think once you realise that, you will start to treat people with respect. And no wonder she's trying to like distract the whole world with karma's a bitch. Maybe you're the bitch. I don't know. Like, maybe, just maybe. Now, I've spoken previously in my video about JOJO's mother and how it's just weird. The fact that she is just, like, letting her daughter go out like this. I think it's going outside. Like, yes, she's raking in the views and stuff, but, like, integrity. Like, do you not have no shame? Yes, I have a fresh bottle. Oh my god, I can't open. There we go, got it. I don't know how this video turned into a get ready with me, but my channel's chaotic. Literally like JOJO's life. Anyways, I just don't, because sometimes I'm like, okay, is the internet picking on JOJO a little too much? Like, are we going a little bit too far with this? But then I'm just like, no, we're not going too far with it. Like, I feel like we're standing on business, like we're talking of things that need to be spoken about. And I feel like more people need to focus it onto these allegations. Like, these girls range from 8 to 14. So many of them have left the group, which basically means, no, this is actually true. Because if it's just one person, it's like, okay, cool, like, maybe there is truth to this. Oh, for sure. I hate when people do stuff like this. Like, just be a decent human being. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't think there's a perfect person out there. But I do think to have a business like this, you have to lead with respect. And if you don't have that, then you should not be starting businesses, you know? You should not be having these opportunities to have your own show and stuff. You know, you should see this as a very great opportunity. But for you to, like, mess with people's futures, girl, you are the problem. You have to take accountability and stop trying to distract. And, you know, she would go into podcasts and talk about everything but these allegations. And, you know, of course her attorney and her team was going to say that this is false, you know. And maybe some things may have been exaggerated. But I believe with so many members of this group, there's like 7, I think, in the group. And if 4 of them have left already, babes, there is a lot of truth to this. These are people who are like, you know what? I can't continue doing this anymore. You've got people who have dropped their jobs, moved to LA, for their kids' future, and I don't know, child stars are a little bit of a techie one for me, because I'm just like, have we not been over this? Like, haven't we spoken about this enough? Like, haven't you guys gotten the memo? Karma's a bitch. Or maybe it's just JOJO Siwa and her mother, Jesslyn. I don't flipping want to get to know her name, sorry, I said it. I'd be over the top perfect. Like, I would, if I'm having my own show, I'd make sure everything's done very well. Even if it takes time, I'm going to make sure it's done very well, because I don't want my name to be in the headlines of mistreatment. Absolutely not. That is like one of the worst headlines. Imagine having your own business and people saying, oh my God, you can't even do this. You can't even do this right. Like, not a safe working environment. Oh, I would feel like a failure, and I would literally cry myself to sleep. Of course she's not going to know better when she has a tapped mum like her mum. What else can I say that I haven't said already? What do you guys think about the situation? Do you believe it? Do you think it's a reach? What do you think is going to come from it? Because I feel like, yeah, it's one thing to like allege these things about JoJo, but like, where do we go next with this? The kids were talking about 8 years old to 14. Jesus. And you know, people those ages, they're probably just like really obsessed with JoJo, and they're probably like, oh my God, I really want to meet her. Like, oh my God, JoJo Siwa, this, that, and the other, you know? You know, like some people's Beyonce's is JoJo Siwa, which sounds crazy. No, that actually sounds mad. Let me not say that again. In fact, I should edit that out of this video, but I'm not going to because I said it in this. But I'm not even lying. Some people's Beyonce is JoJo Siwa. Not mine. You know, kids, they love JoJo Siwa and everything. So it's a bit unfortunate. But I mean, I think justice will prevail in the end. Hopefully. It doesn't always. Giving up everything for my child and moving to a different city for them. And then, like, I'm having to, excuse me, scrub your mum's toilet. The audacity. It's the cheek for me. For £20 an hour, is it? I mean, I guess it's better than what's... Anyways, let me stop. Why do you talk so much? Guys, look at me. Rambling and rambling. Oh my goodness. Now I'm powdering my face. Some of you bitches be powdering your nose. And if you know what I mean, I don't mean with makeup. Anyways, how are you doing? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're coming to the end of this video. I fast forwarded this part because, well, in content creator terms, I sped up the clip because, you know, I ramble a lot. And yes, it made for great conversation, but I felt like I was just kind of like, it wasn't necessary. The video's already kind of long enough anyway. So yeah, there's me beating my face. JoJo, if you ever come across this video, girl, just take accountability. It costs you nothing. Girl, you're rich anyways. Even if it costed you something, you'll still be able to do it. Speaking of cost, do you know what song's been in my head? The JLo song. My love don't cost a thing. I wonder if she stole that from a black woman. I mean, anything from the early 2000s was pretty much stolen. Wasn't it from Ashanti? Anyways, let's wrap up this video. Let's go. Anyways, guys, I've been your host, Itzkeisha, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.